This is Sandy Minkle. I am with my gratitude twin squad, Matt Daniels, and we are completing the series on the 40 Days of Gratitude. We were just spending some time listening to God, and what I felt I heard God say was to conclude this with something that would be encouraging and confidence building and inspiring.
Mm. Yeah, and it was cool that we could actually even stop and do that. And what I sensed in that listening space was just to talk about our leader team, that meeting that we had yesterday with John and Leona and Cara and you and Tony and myself, and but to actually also walk through this format that we've done for this gratitude template. So I think I stopped and I spontaneously checked in with you. So this is our recognize, and I recognize that I'm feeling a little tired, and I'm feeling a little sad. Got cloudy and rainy, which is great. There was a break in the heat today, but I think the atmospheric pressure or something like that shifted. I was just feeling some heaviness. I woke up with it. I was feeling a little bit of that way yesterday, and we had our leader team meeting. And a lot of times in our particular leader team and in others, it's a safe space and some pretty heavy stuff can come out. And we create a space where people can learn how to connect with God in the midst of that. And yesterday, yesterday our meeting felt quieter. Our meeting had a sense of there was a deep connection with everybody in the group. But the intensity of it never really ran really high, and I remember feeling so nurtured by that, and I shared that with the group yesterday. And so that is my appreciation story. So where were we? We were in our leader team group meeting together, and what happened was that we were all able to share our hearts, and then we saw God kind of weave some themes together around birds and nature and His provision in ways that nobody could have expected. We really sensed God show up and work, and I felt held. I felt nurtured. I felt cared for. I relaxed. I remember being really tired. I didn't get a whole lot of sleep the night before.
I remember you said you felt refreshed.
Yeah, that was the word in the group, refreshed. So if you were kind of going back and forth a little bit on this, if you were looking at from an appreciation dynamic, how did you feel, emotionally and physically about the group yesterday?
When it was all over, I just felt just a sense of comfort and peace combined, and just a really profound rest.
Yeah. So in keeping with what we do with this gratitude, then I'll just ask, on this to say, God, where were you, and is there anything you want us to know? And I just have a sense about our group yesterday of almost as if God had said, when my children make space for me, I always show up. And it was just like Him saying, thank you, even now, for this little exercise. Thanks for stopping and making space for me. And that feels reassuring, feels comforting. Yeah, refreshing again.
Yeah. I heard that it's one fulfillment of His promise to me that He is preparing the way before me.
That's cool. And He does it for all of us. So, that's, we could go on. There's one more piece on the sheet too, just asking God, is there anything else? Anything else you want us to know? So I will be telling this story. I'll be relating it to Tony when I get done.
Awesome.
So I can remember and get maximum juice out of time with a sister and time with God, and hopefully inspiring tons of other folks to jump in. So if you've done the 40 days, hey, this has been great, and it's been good to do along with you. And think if you take some time to notice the beginning and notice now, then you will be able to notice the difference.
Awesome.